What's going on, you guys? Back again, this time in an actual shop. Yeah, we opened a shop. Yeah! We're doing remote starts and tinting. Well, tinting in the spring. Right now, it is the winter. It is the winter. Yes, it's the winter. It's North Dakota. It's cold. It's cold again. I think I started the channel when it was cold. So Subaru's in here. It's Thanksgiving today. Yeah, I'm in here tinkering around on Thanksgiving. But yeah, we're gonna be doing remote starts most of the winter. So I haven't been posting up videos because, yeah, it's just been busy. I haven't had much time, and editing video takes a lot of time. So I figured, might as well do a video. It's so much easier to do a video in a shop when there's no one around, and instead of doing it in my garage where there's no heat. And here we are.
Started at the bottom and I climbed to the top and I fell back down, but I got right up. Sat with a bottle when it's empty, I stopped and I fell back down, but I got right up. Do the drunk man stumble, the old man grumble, do the drunk man dance and find yourself a romance. Da 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 dee da 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 da. If you get too drunk, you wind up in the slammer.
So, how to break in a new video and the new shop with a Subaru video. And I figured since I was here by myself, I did a couple videos of doing the launch control. I set it to 6,000. I was a little bit worried, but oh well. So here's the two clips. I did the front clip, I've set it to 6,000, and then I did the back side. So here's the two clips. But there you go. It's loud. I think the front side came out really weird. I'm using my GoPro again. I let a friend borrow my DJI, and then I broke my DJI camera mic. I don't know what happened to it. I used it the one time where I stuck the microphone there, and got some good footage, and then the microphone stopped working. So I will try to get more race videos up. I think the last video I did was the Dyno Day video. And that's really about it. But this is the beginning of our shop. Just remote starts. If you ever lived in a cold environment, yeah, you can get a remote start with your factory key fob, your factory car. But here in North Dakota, Minnesota, even in Canada, anyone that actually lives out here knows that factory remote start on your car is not long enough to get your car warmed up. So we do aftermarket ones, so keeps it on longer. You can do the app and everything else. So that's why I know people are like, oh, my car already has remote start. I'm like, tell me how well it works when it's negative 30 outside. So, but back to the Subaru. It is still Subaruing. I know I got a new AMS intake manifold. I have not put it on yet. Unfortunately, I have to share my other vehicle, my Escalade's at home. And I use this, so I haven't taken it apart yet. I know it runs terrible. It's still running E85. Running E85 during the winter is not that great, but it's fun. Like the other day, it overboosted to like 40 pounds. Not good. But yeah, it runs terrible during the winter. Barely wants to start on E85, but that's okay. It still starts. Got me here. Just in case. So I got Blizzak tires. I put the stock wheels on it. 3-inch spacers. Those are Bora spacers. They're very hard to find because I was wondering if I broke one of the studs, how do I replace it? So I got the Bora spacers. They're 3-inch with Blizzak tires. I know people are always saying that you can get better winter tires, but I got that for a steal. So those are the Bridgestone's Blizzaks. I do need to get this rust fixed. I need to get that fixed. I'll probably do that sometime this spring if I have time. People are like, drive it during the winter. And I'm like, I do drive it during the winter. When it starts, when it feels like running. It's dirty right now. It's filthy. I do need to fix this tail light. I do like this new tail light, except one of the seals is bad. I noticed when I washed it, this whole thing filled up with water. So I need to fix that tail light. Need to wash the car. But there is the car, and it's all glory. Everyone's like, oh, you don't take it out. I'm like, sure I do. It is filthy too. I got all kinds of stuff in the car, parts. It's pretty much a race car, parts car. So when I need to go get parts, I run to this parts store with this car. My friend gave me that. I need to get the backstory on what that star is for. I don't know what that star, I know she told me what it was for, but apparently it's a very popular star. It smells good. But the car is running great. It still leaks oil. It still leaks oil from the return line. So people who don't know the story behind the Subaru kind of threw this together, hoping to keep it in the stock location. Through one of the biggest turbos you can put on stock location. So it's the GTX 3576R Gen 2. It's been running great. I've pushed over 36 pounds of boost on it, ran it all summer. The only thing that's leaking on it is the return line because I was dumb. Oh no, the heater's kicking on. Hopefully it doesn't. But the oil return line on this, you need to switch it to an AN line. It leaks. So unfortunately right now, when I'm pushing it hard, it leaks a little bit of oil and then it smokes. Pretty sure I messed up one of the valves. One of the valve seals is bad because it smokes at idle sometimes, only sometimes. And it's kind of weird. It's hit or miss when it actually smokes. So I need to fix the engine eventually. The engine is gonna eventually go out. I know that as a race car, it's gonna be race car problems. This thing is eventually gonna blow up. This engine's gonna go out. It has served me well. It's I'm gonna be sad when it finally breaks, but that is the race car life. That is where the car is at, really. So I do new AMS intake manifold. I do have it at home. I just need to put it on. I do have new injectors. I need to put new injectors in. I don't know what's wrong with these ones, but I'm having issues anyway. Probably gonna keep the same turbo, new AN line. I'm gonna put a new AN line drain line. Don't know if I'm gonna keep this battery or switch back to the race size battery. I did finally get the bracket for that, so that fuel filter is finally gonna go into the correct place. But that's pretty much about it. Oh, just kidding. The AMS intake manifold is gonna delete the TGVs. So I got everything that I need to block off all the wiring. So I'm getting rid of all the emissions finally. Emissions gonna be gone. I blew out the cat, and that was unintentional. Just halfway through the racing season, I noticed I was shooting out gigantic flames. So the car is now catless, not intentionally, it just happened. And that's just the way it is. I'll get new tires. I put the RPF ones away. I got the stock STI wheels on. The RPF ones have the old Nittos. They're not great for drag racing. Well, they're great for drag racing. They're just worn out. I need to get stickier tires because if you watch any of my race videos, I spin out first, second gear, and then I finally catch traction in third. And then it's the 8th mile, so by the time I hit the 8th mile, race is done. Kind of want to see what this car will really do on a real quarter mile. I've done a couple draggy races, with the draggy app, and it's done a low 11 on the draggy. That's not an official one, so don't hold my numbers to that, but the draggy shows an 11 second. I want to see if it really will do an 11 second quarter mile. So, and anyone that knows anything about cars, 11 seconds is a fast car. People who are like, oh, it's not a 9-second car. You don't realize how fast a 9-second car is and how much power you need to hit 9 seconds. So for my car to hit 9, you would need at least 1,000 wheel horse. For me to hit 11, that's an actual fast car. I can guarantee you, most of the people talking crap about me saying 11 seconds, you can't hit 11 seconds. So I'm proud of an 11-second car, especially a Subaru out of all cars that can hit 11 seconds. So that is really where finally the heater kicked off. And I appreciate Gap City Performance. His tuning has been amazing. Obviously the car hasn't blown up and it's still running. I will do more updates as we get the shop up and running, and hopefully I have more time to edit videos and get this thing going. Hopefully you guys like the content and I will get more videos. My buddy's BMW, he also has an RS7. That thing is pretty cool. We'll get more cars in and out of the shop, and I'll try to do more videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.